welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, again, I know. I should really try to get a schedule in and upload more often, or at least on a schedule so you guys, well, the few the few subscribers I have can actually watch videos that aren't half a year apart like they are now, which I know isn't very much fun, but we'll get to work on that in the new year. That's one of my new year resolutions. Get a schedule for YouTube and Twitch. Guess that's a good idea. But anyway, what I've got today for you is a Lowe replay. The new buffed Lowe, which I am enjoying very, very much lately. When I first got Lowe, that must have been like 2 years ago, because I thought it was a good tank. I played it for quite a bit, but really I just couldn't really get into it. I don't know. It was not what I expected it to be. Like the armor was very situational. I didn't really feel like you could bounce a lot with it because, well, you got lower plate which is huge and has no armor, and then you have the little mid plate which has no angle on it really, and was an easy pen for everything as well. And of course, it was so painfully slow. I mean, 35 kilometers per hour top speed is pretty good, but I don't think you ever got to 35 kilometers per hour top speed in the Lowe before the buff. But with the engine power buff, I think got like 308 horsepower extra. I really feel like you can get up to the top speed, and it's really quite good now. I do enjoy it. And so much for the accuracy, as we take a shot at the IS there, but it was a snapshot, so it wasn't really going to hit. And we're going to the hill because I want to use my new 10 degrees of gun depression, which is, I think, it has 2 degrees more than it used to. It used to have 8, and now it has 10 degrees of gun depression, which is absolutely marvelous. 10 degrees is so nice, so comfortable. You can do so many things with 10 degrees of gun depression. It's really nice. And as I'm playing the Swedes now, with their 15 degrees of gun depression on tier 5 and a tier 6, it's just ridiculous the way you can play them, or the positions you can actually use with 15 degrees of gun depression. I'm absolutely loving it. And now we're already tunnel visioning. The game is been going on for 2 minutes already. Tunnel visioning and ramming teammates, so that's off to a good start. We're looking for shots down the middle, but we're just not high enough. Well, they're also not high enough to be able to get shot. We somehow missed that shot on the box tank. I really expected it to hit, but didn't quite went where I wanted it. But nevertheless, we do manage to finish him off right here. And now we turn our attention to the IS-3. The IS-3 has, as you know, very bad gun depression, so what he's doing is exposing his entire tank just to come and shoot our friends down at the hill. So we go for a tracking shot to keep him blocked on the top of the hill, fully exposed, but sadly he uses his repair kit and falls back. And neither of our teammates actually managed to penetrate him. I think I saw some shells bounce off his turret, which is of course not an easy thing to penetrate with tier 8 tanks. Still looking for shots down the middle, and I think we do connect. I'm not sure, we'll have to see in a minute if we connected that blind shot on that tank. And I'm just waiting a bit to see if I can get some kills down in the middle, and it seems like we did connect that blind shot. So we can, if we manage to kill those guys in the middle, we can quite easily push up onto the hill without getting shot. Which is really, I feel like, what you always should do in this position. Try to eliminate the enemy tanks in the middle, or, well, close to the railroad there, so you can actually push up onto the hill. Unless you're feeling very confident and you can try to spot the hill, but as long as you don't get spotted, you should be fine from the middle. And there we aimed out that shot quite poorly on the IS-6. Tried to go for the shoulders, but I think the shot went onto his upper glazes, which was angled fairly well. But we do manage to connect the shot with the IS-3, and he's coming back up. And here you're gonna see me using the armor that's been pretty buffed. And really it feels very, very comfortable now playing the Lowe and using its armor much more than it used to be. And we managed to track the IS-3 in place, and it looks like he doesn't have a very good crew, because back then I didn't actually have brothers in arms yet on my Lowe. So my reload was just over 10 seconds, and he just can't get his strikes back up within those 10 seconds, so it's really just me eating up all his HP and then my buddy in T29 taking the kill. And here's just, we're just gonna finish off this this IS-6. Very easy shot on his upper glacis. It's because we're so high, it loses its angle, so it's, what is it, 120 millimeters? I'm not sure how much armor it is, but that's all we really have to go through since it has no angle whatsoever. And here we've managed to finish him off as well. So, the hill is ours, pretty much. Let's continue down to their base, I guess. Our team is actually doing really well. We've got the middle as well. They managed to push, well, at least close to the railroad. The enemy team still has a 1-2 line there. And now we managed to not penetrate the side of an IS-2 with more than 230 millimeters of penetration. Somehow those magical Russian tracks ate them. We've all been there. We've all been there. Either by playing Russian tanks, having the silly tracks that eat all the damage, or by shooting Russian tanks, or even light tanks. It's just shooting T-54 lightweight in the side, it's just no damage. Critical hit, didn't even track him, just magical tracks all over Russian vehicles. Well, we take a shot at the Tiger P, but didn't quite connect. For a moment there, I thought I was blocking a teammate. I saw a gun, but it was just one of the props on the map. So no tunnel visioning really. And just try to get as high as possible, so maybe we can put a shot into the Tiger P or the RT if they fall back or anything. And we managed to actually put a shot into the RT. We roll very high, just sadly not quite high enough to get the kill. But it's always nice. It would have been very nice to high roll 30 above average and take that kill. But sadly, all we did was 347 damage to the artillery. And now we still have to dig out, well, a big tank destroyer, the Scorpion G, and then 2 heavy tanks who are camping K2. Because it's not a battle on Pokrovka unless there's heavy tanks camping in K2. That's just the standard meta on this map, I guess. Heavies camping in K2. I tell the team to just wait and not suicide because, well, I've got 1000 HP and I've got armor, so I'll try to get in close and spot them and use my armor and hit points to do so effectively. Because I wasn't sure how much armor the Ferdinand, the Panther were on, and well, the Tiger 1 is just a big box of HP which gets spent by everything, so he's not really going forward. And we sadly only tracked the Scorpion G there, but using the gun depression, using the ridge, we managed to bounce this shot quite easily. And we connect our second shot. And together we're just working it with the Tiger 1. He really has no chance. I'm quite surprised that he went here. I'm not sure what he was expecting. We bounce another shell from the Scorpion G. But we get penned by one of the heavies over there. But yeah, the Scorpion G, I'm not sure. Did he just want to YOLO our Tiger 1? Or did he know? Did he not know I was coming down? I'm not sure. And we're just trying to angle our armor for the shots which are coming in from over there. I even give them quite a bit of side because I'm pretty confident in the side armor of the Lowe. And now that the front is buffed as well, I feel really confident doing this. If this was pre-buff Lowe, and I would be very scared about pushing up because I would probably get pinned by like 70% of their shots, or maybe even more. Like, the armor was so bad. Well, it worked in certain situations, but I surely wasn't really a fan of it. I never really was scared of a Lowe when I was playing out tier 8. It was just, oh, it's a Lowe, that's gonna be an easy kill, I guess. But now I feel like Lowe is far more competent, my bad. So I really do. If you are thinking about buying a Lowe now that it is buffed, I really do think it's a good idea to do so, because the tank is just so good now. Sure, it's still not a speed machine, but it's very accurate, it's fast enough now, and the armor is just very good. Like, you can see we binds quite a lot of damage this game, actually. I'm not sure why it took me so long to actually take the shot there, but we do put a shot into him, and our teammates finish him off, and that was the game, really. Pretty much just plowing through the enemy team and killing everything we saw and bouncing quite a bit of enemy shells in the process. So let's take a look at the post-game stats, shall we? So that was my first ace anchor in the Lowe, securing a high caliber and a Confederate, and as you can see my crew is finally up to 3 skills, so I can start training brothers in arms. Finally, it's always nice to get brothers in arms on a tank, right? Naturally, with such a result, we finished up on the team with nearly 4.3k damage done. We managed to pick up 3 kills and get 1,532 base experience, so that's quite a good round right there. And as we already saw, we got a high caliber and a Confederate, and we blocked 2.5k damage with our armor. So the armor actually works now, guys. It really does, surprisingly. We also managed to get like 1,560 spotting damage, or that's probably mostly tracking damage because we tracked the IS and the IS-2 as well. So pretty good round now after all, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will try to get a nice schedule for the year to come so you can enjoy my content more. I'll see you guys next time.